Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be urgent messages from your spirit guides / the universe, God, whatever you believe in, and we're going to see what messages they need to pass on to you to clear up any sort of doubt you may be having, any uncertainty. This is really supposed to be a reading to ease your mind and kind of put things in perspective, okay? So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say, stick around. Also, my name is Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. We get into some things over here. So if you are interested in seeing more of my readings, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can stick around, as well as the like button. When you guys like the video, it helps the channel for one, but it also ensures that you never miss a beat when it comes to my uploads, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, this is general, so if you do want something more personal, please make sure you check out my description box. That is going to be where all my information is to book a session, as well as opportunities to get 20% off. So check that out. And let's go ahead and see what's going on. Capricorns, what urgent messages do I need to pass on to them from the universe, their spirit guides? What's the urgent messages I need to pass on to them at this moment? Let us see. Ooh, okay, we got the Destiny card that came out. Interesting. Capricorns, urgent messages from their spirit guides. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, let's move this over. All right, cool. So let's kind of talk about what I see here. So the first thing I actually want to cover is the finance piece. So let's kind of look at that first. So the cards that I have representing your finances, we have two. And the first one, it says the physical me is materialized spirit. And on the back of this, it says, some say that you should not want money at all because the desire for money is materialistic and not spiritual. But we want you to remember that you are here in a very physical world where spirit has materialized. You cannot separate yourself from the aspect of yourself that is spiritual while you are here in these bodies, and you cannot separate yourself from which is physical or material. All of the magnificent things of the physical nature that are surrounding you are spiritual in nature. So this is a beautiful card. I know I pulled this for another sign, but this is speaking to understanding that, yes, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And you can't separate the two, especially when we're on this physical realm. When we pass on, that's a totally different thing. We don't have to worry about the material things in regards to like the physical world or physical nature of this world. But while we do exist on this physical plane, we do have to recognize that there is a level of physical nature that we have to kind of take, what's the word? We have to pay attention to. We can't just act as if there isn't a whole physical world that we exist in just because we're spiritual. And when you start to kind of drift into the mindset of just only being spiritual and not concerned about the, material world, you kind of like get into this energy of almost wanting to be homeless, because it's like in spirituality, yes, it is a thing where people kind of make you feel bad for wanting to be abundant, but that's actually opposite in spiritual nature, for you to, believe that you don't deserve to be provided for by the universe. Okay. The other card we have here as well, sorry for that. Sorry, guys. It says, it's not my role to make others happy. And on the back of it, it says, it is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you are or who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be tremendous or be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or getting sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength, clarity, and alignment. This is powerful. So this is understanding that the only way that you can help people around you who may be, struggling, whether that's like family and you want to help them out because they may be going through some financial issues, or, whether it's like you having friends around you who may not be as focused in regards to their goals and things of that nature. The only way that you can kind of uplift other people, or, help other people is when you're in a place of actually being stable, or actually being in a place of, having your stuff together. Because again, it's kind of like when you're in the water, you can't help somebody else who's drowning if you're drowning. You have to be in a place to where you're not drowning so that you can help the other individual. So as long as you're helping yourself, you can help others, and it will transfer that way. Powerful message. Now, looking further, Capricorns, what else I see? Let's talk about the spiritual aspect of what you guys may be going through, right? So the cards we have here, I have Pillar of Light. It says your vibration is rising. You are, hold on. Okay, it says your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. We also have Akasha, and it says your guidance is divinely guided. We also have the Yes card, and it says just say yes. So with these cards coming out, Capricorn, I definitely feel like you guys are basically really in tune. Some of you, you're very in tune in regards to what your spirit guides already have to say to you, more than you even understand. Mentally, you may be getting a lot of intuitive nudges, and you need to listen to them, for one. And for another thing, if there is any sort of, how do I say this? Any sort of plans or a path that you feel drawn to walk in, whether that is becoming like a spiritual helper or a light worker, I should say, where you do your own readings or you do guided meditations, whatever it may be, you're being also guided in that direction as well, which is very interesting. But a lot of you, like, you're very in tune, more in tune than you give yourself credit for. What you need to do is just say yes to the changes that are taking place within your life to actually shift you into this more self-empowered energy as well. Okay. Now, looking further, let's just look at the cards that I laid out for extra guidance. So just looking further at this, yeah, there's going to be some destined events that are going to take place, especially with the Destiny card that came out. There's going to be some destined events. These are things that are already set in stone in regards to like lessons that you just need to learn in this existence so that you can be your best version or learn how to navigate a lot better as well. For some of you also, you guys are destined for success if you tap into that energy. See, Capricorns, you guys are very business savvy. You guys are very intelligent when it comes to building structure in your life in general. And you guys are people who are able to follow directions. You understand the importance of doing things in alignment. Okay, that's that Saturn energy. So for a lot of you, you're going to realize that, okay, you being successful is not a thing. Okay, it's not a thing because you're able to execute things the right way. It's just a matter of staying positive through the process of executing that business, or, you know, staying on top of self and making sure you're not drifting or, you know, veering away from being on the right path. And also for some of you, this is also recognizing what you're not too pleased with at this very moment. Some of you, okay, what I'm getting here, a lot of you right now, there could be certain things that you're not too fond of. This could be your family situation, whether that's like you having children with someone and that relationship with that person is a mess and it's affecting your child. For some of you, this could even be some childhood instances that took place and it's still affecting you to this day. For others of you, it's like your relationship. You could be kind of tired of your person always picking fights with you or just making it hard to be in a relationship with them in a sense. And I feel like you guys do need to kind of confront that discomfort and either address it head on or take that as heed that you may need to kind of take a step back. I also see that for a lot of you, if you are struggling with some financial issues, finances will get better very, very soon. I would give it like the next 5 weeks to 5 months in regards to finances getting better. This may be coming in the form of a new job, your business getting better, or like a new plan of action that gets implemented. Okay, only you're going to be able to kind of change that trajectory in regards to like you possibly struggling financially. Some of you, I also see something here in regards to a marriage. Some of you guys need to consider whether or not you want to still put work into fixing your marriage, or if it's time to get a divorce. Okay, what I will say is don't rush into a divorce. Definitely take your time in regards to that process. Okay, because it may be very draining emotionally. Like I said, there's going to also be some karmic events that are going to take place to bring things together. It's not going to be karmic events that are bad per se, but this is like a clearing out type of energy. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Capricorns, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, please make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe. Again, if you do want a personal reading, check out my information below so that you can get 20% off your first reading with me, as well as find my link to actually book the session. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to you later.